Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Iser. Joining me as always is Coral Breeden.
Hello.
And Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
Coral just told us that she's wearing a cologne called Bad Boy.
You piece of shit.
Oh, is that was that supposed to be between us?
Well, you said it smelled like Axe, so now I hate it.
I think
I never want someone to say that to me.
I think Axe is a better name than Bad Boy, but in my brain they both smell the same.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That hurts.
What it does?
Yeah, I'm so weird about my smell.
I mean, we didn't say it smelled bad.
No?
Yeah, if it's Axe, it smells bad.
I don't know about that.
It's just kind of fragrant.
Yeah.
It's
like deodorant.
Do y'all use any Axe products?
No. God no.
I
We're
don't think
adults.
so.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. It's true.
Doesn't the little ginger buddy that works at the store, doesn't he wear Axe?
Which ginger buddy?
Scott Roberts?
Scotty Robots?
Doesn't
I
he
think
wear
so.
Axe?
Yeah, and he also has the diet of a 13-year-old boy. Like, it's just
It's true. It's
Mountain
just
Dew and Doritos.
Mountain Dew and the little bag of donuts from 7-Eleven.
Oh, God.
Axe body spray.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Yeah. I think you should just own your truth, though,
What is my truth?
that you wear Axe body spray.
I do not wear. Don't.
It's not that. Come on. She's a bad boy.
Oh, sorry, that you wear Bad Boy by Axe.
I did some bad things.
Yeah? Yeah. Why are you all wet over there?
I don't know. How about you tell people why I'm
I
all...
sprayed you down.
God.
I sprayed you down with a water gun because that's what we do around here. We just have fun,
Yeah, you have fun.
you know? Just have fun. We are recording on a Tuesday afternoon because we just got back from vacation 2 hours ago. It's been a whirlwind, and we're gonna do the live stream tonight too.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be
It's a busy day.
a busy day, and I've already had 2 work calls today.
That's insane.
Like it's just been one thing after another. But here we are. You know,
How was the vacation?
It was good. Lots of doing nothing. It was basically just wake up, get in the pool, watch TV, eat food, watch movies.
Read a whole lot of comics.
I didn't read as many comics as I thought I would because it turns out it's hard to stay awake.
When you're okay. Yeah,
You know?
no, I get that.
So I had to squeeze in like a 1 to 2 hour nap every day also. So it was rough.
Cool.
But, you know, we're back.
Did you go around Joshua Tree?
No.
Did you,
Nope.
no? You didn't?
No.
We went to the grocery store.
On the first day.
Y'all didn't go to Sonic?
No.
No.
We went to the grocery store on the first day, and then we did not leave the house the rest of the time.
Okay. I mean, I get that, but Sonic.
I've never eaten at Sonic.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You need to go to Sonic.
Yeah, we had one in my hometown. I think we probably still do, I imagine. But yeah, I never ate there.
Okay. All right.
Do they still have the pickle slushy?
I think so.
I could
Probably.
go for one
I
of
think
those.
it's
Now-
seasonal.
They're doing Dr. Pepper with pickle slices in it.
That sounds terrible.
Probably, but
Yeah.
I would still drink it.
All right, cool. Are you into that like dirty soda kick where people are putting like creamer in their soda?
No, that's stupid.
How's that stupid? Dr. Pepper with a little bit of cream in it? That sounds delicious.
Yeah, but why? Like,
I
it's
actually
just-
think that's an old school thing. Dr. Pepper used to be like a hot beverage.
Dr. Pepper, yeah, you used to serve Dr. Pepper warm. And if you've ever had that, it's actually really good too.
Really?
Yeah.
No, and it's also that's too much sugar for me. Like
Yeah.
a Dr. Pepper and creamer.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it with like rum chata, like the coconut cream rum chata.
Oh. That's a boozy.
Yeah, it's
Shaboozy.
Shaboozy.
Yeah, I don't drink soda, so I don't know. It all sounds disgusting,
Yeah,
you know. How was your weekend without us?
it was lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was not. I did check my apron when
Yeah.
I first went in. And I was like, I'm safe
I
the whole
thought
weekend.
about it. I thought about it, but don't you worry, I'll make up for it.
Yeah, great. Well, you already did. Look at my fucking shirt. Like I'm just over here.
Where'd
like
you get that shirt?
some asshole gave it to me. I thought it was,
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
cool. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, well, first off, we left you alone on Thursday. You had to close it by yourself. That was weird.
It was fine. It was really quiet.
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's nice.
Turn
And then
on
Friday we had. Oh, what did you turn on? Sorry.
Gay Girly Pop.
Oh God, so you just listened to
Renee Rapp.
Renee Rapp on
Over
repeat,
and over
and
over.
Sabrina Carpenter, and
Is Charli XCX?
Chapel Roan.
I didn't
Oh,
know
Chapel.
who Charli XCX was.
Really?
Until
Brat
either.
Summer, bitch.
yeah, people kept saying that. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been around for far too long, and she keeps popping up. She's got to be at least 50 by now, right?
I figured out I knew that.
You are intentionally trying to start shit. I see Nick Tucci right now.
Yeah, Charli
riding a
XCX
bullet.
and I, no, we're beefing. Me and Charlie, we got a beef.
Why? What Charlie do to you?
I worked with her once.
Oh, on the Boom Clap song?
No, well, actually, twice. I worked with her twice then.
Yeah.
Once she performed at a when we did this show for The Fault in Our Stars. We did a soundtrack release event for at the YouTube whatever it's called.
YouTube Studios, I think is what it was called.
And she performed because she did that Boom Clap song, and then but Ed Sheeran also performed, and that was a pretty big deal. Like he just rolled in, no sound check, nothing. He just rolled in, fucking on the guitar.
For someone that knows how to play guitar, that was the worst impression of a guitar.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
That's how I play guitar.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I know how to bling, bling, bling.
But then fast forward many years later, we did a little reality show for Netflix called Nasty Cherry. Or wait, what was the show called? They changed the name.
Oh, you know what? I don't remember in the end.
It was basically like Making the Band, but it was Charli XCX, and she put together this like girl group that called themselves Nasty Cherry, and they lived in a house and they recorded an album. It was actually, the show was decent.
Yeah.
But we made they had like $2.5 to do the house.
Nasty Cherry.
So, yeah, it was a bunch of lesbians. Like,
Damn, how old is she if she's been around since you've been working?
wow.
Now
I mean,
I'm
that's
really
what I said.
thinking.
She's like 50.
That's crazy.
No, I think she was like 20 something when we did that Nasty Cherry show.
Yeah.
But she was a difficult person to work with. Believe it or not.
I believe it.
Yeah. Lots of opinions, which is fine.
Artist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, have opinions, just like have them before we do the work.
In
instead
this
of after.
in this brat summer, you're gonna go out here and
I'm gonna make some
talk
beef.
trash.
I'm fresh off vacation. Wasn't nearly long enough, and now I'm here to just start some shit with some people. So
Here we go.
Suck on that, brat summer. Also, her music sucks.
Hey, okay.
I can't name anything other than
I
Boom
do
Clap.
think it sucks. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry. People keep sending it to me.
It
Molly
sucks,
showed
right?
me the whole reel, and I was like, "Why are people loving this?"
It's terrible.
The panty song. I was like, "What is this?"
Oh, the one with Billie Eilish?
Yeah, Molly keeps
Yeah, that
watching
song
just
sucks
that
too.
scene over and over again.
Jesus.
I'm just like, it's not. I don't understand it.
Yeah, she had that song with Troye Sivan.
Oh
You
god.
remember that one? It was like
No.
90s something. It was called like 90s something. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
It was like I'm a child of the. I don't know. It was stupid.
I'm a child of the. That sounds.
It's
stupid.
terrible.
Or maybe it's just I have no taste, so it could be.
Well,
that.
you certainly have zero taste.
Maybe
I
maybe it's
concur.
not for us.
Yeah, but like, can people just have like substance in the things that they are consuming?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, so your beef isn't with Charlie; it's with everyone who's consuming Charlie's.
Yeah.
They're all.
I guess it's like that's
stupid.
yeah.
It's just I want to like it because I want to be like I want
Brad
to be.
Summer.
Yeah, I want to be a
It
part of it.
sounds great.
It sounds
Yeah.
fun, and like I don't know, people are like painting their nails, and they're like, "Oh, it's Brat Summer."
I don't want to do
You
that.
definitely don't want to do that.
Ugh,
No.
that would look weird, like a
Um,
monster.
Yeah, we just I don't know. We just beef with a lot of pop stars around here, I guess.
We do.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Me.
Did you see the point when Coral said Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, I don't have any beef with him. You don't like Ed Sheeran?
I just don't get it.
I mean, he's got musical talent.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. Plays guitar,
Anyways,
tickles the ivories.
tickles the ivory. What the fuck is an ivory?
The
The
keys.
keys on a piano.
Oh, I
Yeah.
knew that. Just seeing if you knew it. That's it.
Yeah, no, his music is arguably also terrible, but it's got moments. It has its moments. With
Yeah.
Charli XCX, I can't find a moment. I went recently into the album and I was like, I gotta see what this Brat Summer's all about. And I flipped through a couple of the songs. I was like, these are terrible
I did have people from League ask me why there was no Charlie on the station.
because they can suck it.
And I was like, well, maybe he's not heard it. And then I was like, then I saw how big she was. And I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I will say that my biggest complaint with Ed Sheeran is when he had that album come out and he was the first track anytime a car started.
Oh, the A-Team.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The Bluetooth would kick
know what I'm
on.
talking
It
about?
would play the top
A-Team?
thing in the like
He has a
library.
song called A-Team,
Yeah.
and it used to be back in the day, cars would just start playing your songs at the A's
Mm-hmm.
if your phone was plugged in, and that would just be the song that starts every time.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Then someone
it.
created a I forget what it was called, but someone actually made and released a track that you could buy on Apple
Mm-hmm.
that was literally like 15 seconds of silence, just
Yeah.
so that you would have time to change the music before A-Team came on.
I
Yeah.
like that. That's a
funny.
good person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's hard out here for a pimp, you know? Anyway, tell us more about your weekend. Saturday, what did you do? What was it like? It was a busy weekend
It
at the
was
store.
busy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, so those orders.
Brat Summer.
God, they're being bratty.
Yeah.
There were some bratty people in
Well,
there.
our online store is blowing up, and
Mhm.
you're getting like, I mean, we got probably hundreds of orders in the last 5 days or something.
Yeah, it was
Or
nice.
so.
That's what happens when you pay for marketing.
That's what happens when you
I was
market,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then Coons told me, and I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
We
great.
didn't know that if you advertised, people would buy stuff.
I think I pulled like 20 orders Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Monday when I went in, I kept pulling them. Instead of doing the maintenance, I was like, I should probably do this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was nuts. But I mean, fuck yeah, Brat Summer, baby.
Yeah, Brat Summer, bitch. Woo! You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Put that shit on a cookie. Brat Summer. What?
Stupid.
I know. Just what I needed. Did little dumb little Pop-Tarts with the fucking Brat Summer little shit on there.
I bet they sold like hotcakes.
They probably did. Actually, they sold like Pop-Tarts.
Hey.
Anyway, so
Oh,
okay.
there it is.
So then, so Saturday was crazy. Sunday was a normal last night. You opened for me on Sunday. Tell me how that went. Did you and Scott, you know?
For hours. No, it was fine. It was good. We talked about the fights. We bonded over
Yeah.
Dua Lipa and
Oh,
who else is he like? Chapo Roan. He loves it.
Really?
So we played gay girly pop and had a lovely time.
did you listen to JoJo Siwa?
No, that's
She
fucking
created the
stupid.
gay
No,
pop.
she didn't. Don't do that. Don't tell. No. God.
She's in a new movie that's on iTunes. I saw. I didn't watch the movie, but it's like hashtag something, and then it's letters
A movie on iTunes?
on Apple that you can
Oh.
rent. It's like a horror movie, and it says
Does she
starring JoJo
die?
Siwa. Probably.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What is that movie where she keeps dying? Happy Death Day?
Yeah.
They should put her in that
That's
so
a
we
good
can just
movie.
see her die again and again.
Oh, but
and
we'd have to watch all the points in between still.
Yeah,
I'll just
where she's
fast forward.
alive.
That's okay.
Gay.
So you and Scott bonded.
Yeah, bonded.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But real quick, where do you stand on Tegan and Sarah?
Gay sisters.
Who's Tegan and Sarah? I'm so
What?
sorry. Who's Tegan and Sarah?
It's
They're
a
the OG lesbian
band.
That's
pop.
Tia and Tamara. I know that.
they're not gay.
Those are sisters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sister.
sister.
No.
No.
You said
Those
scissor
are
sister.
sister.
Scissor Sisters is a different
That's a
band.
different gay thing.
That would be
You
pretty
don't know
cool.
anything. Your Brat Summer card has been revoked.
We've talked about this. I am basically just a straight guy.
Yeah,
So
I know.
don't know who.
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Just a little baby dude.
Yeah, more like bitch summer.
What?
You know what I mean?
Wow.
For me,
We
at
need another
least.
vacation. Yeah.
It's because of all my beefs.
What do you?
So many beefs.
Don't say beefs and squeeze your tits.
I got
What is
so
that?
many beefs out here.
Just be-
All these pop stars beefing with me. You know,
Yeah.
it's not my fault.
What's going on at the store this week?
This week, oh Jesus.
Wow.
Well, we're getting. Listen, I'm all discombobulated. I'm so sorry.
Retrograde
but
is
we
out of
are. Mercury's been. Yeah, exactly. Lotzilla is on Saturday. I'm jumping ahead. We've got a couple other things in between now and Lotzilla, but Lotzilla is the main event of the week, and it is a big one. It is the last one of the season. It is so important. We got a lot going on. We're partnering up with Spectrovision. Did you watch The Greasy Strangler yet?
No, I've been busy.
You have to watch The Greasy Strangler before Saturday.
Sorry, I've been opening for people and closing for people.
God.
Yeah.
Greasy
Greasy Strangler. I got
The
it.
Greasy Strangler. We are flying in the director, Jim Hosking from the UK in it.
Oh yeah. That was
No. Wow.
I tried it.
And this- next up on Coral Does Accents. Anyway, Jim Hosking is coming in. He's the director of The Greasy Strangler. That movie's fucking weird. So definitely
Okay.
watch that. We've got Pink's Hot Dogs is going to be there. Golden Apple's going to be there. They're bringing some friends along to do some signings of some stuff. We got Alex Pardee there, Vinegar Syndrome, which we're very excited about. They're the ones who do really fucked up weird movie releases. So
Okay.
if you look at Shay's section, those are all from Vinegar Syndrome. Who else is going to be there? Oh, Christina Hawk is going to be doing tattoos. They're all SpectreVision based.
Hell yeah.
So she's got designs based on Mandy and Cooties, and
Where's the Flash?
I'm posting it tomorrow. I haven't even seen it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some of it.
By the
but
time this
saw
is
it.
out, will it be posted?
it sure will be. Yeah, we're
Yay.
posting it tomorrow
Okay.
on Wednesday. We did a collab with Mutant, which is the sister company of SpectreVision. Same co-founders as SpectreVision, Elijah Wood and Daniel Noah, along with a bunch of people from formerly of Mondo. They do some cool shit. They're the ones who put out like the soundtrack records, like the recent ones with like the sand in it, and like the
For Dune
or the
and, like-
Wonka one that had the candy in it.
Did they do the bathwater
They
one?
did not do the bathwater one.
Nope, that one was
Drop
in.
the
Jizz
That
ball.
was
water.
Oh,
I know.
Water, sorry.
But they did recently have their first credit at the end of a recent film that we're going to talk about called Alien Romulus. We'll get to that in a
Ooh.
minute.
Okay.
But they had their logo at the end of that movie, which was pretty cool. I
That
saw
was
them
cool.
post about it a couple times.
Yeah.
But we did a collab with them. It's a cool T-shirt, which by the time this is aired, we will have posted. And Coral just saw them out there in a box.
I glanced.
Yeah, those things are cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we're dropping some other merch stuff. We're dropping a hat, which I'm wearing right now.
That's a nice.
Have you seen
hat.
this hat?
No.
You know, you haven't?
No. What is that on the hat?
It's a backside of a TV,
Okay.
and then there's little arrows. This is an Easter egg. I'll tell you about it off
Oh,
camera.
okay,
It's an
okay.
Easter egg. There's little arrows with little letters in there.
Love it.
And on the backside, it says "Revenge of." It comes in 3 colors, but one of the colors we only have like 4 hats left.
Wow.
So it's limited edition, the blue scuba one.
Nice.
So there's black, and then there's like a army green color, and then also we're releasing more shorts because they did so well last time. Honk honk.
Fuck
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm honking. There's
Yeah.
titties. I don't know. Off the rails. Sorry.
That was rough.
Anyway, we're releasing new shorts because they did so well. So this time, they are iron-on patches, right? So you get them with either a white logo or a red logo, ironed on by a very lovely lady named Molly.
Aw.
She was available.
I have to tell you, she came home and she was like, I don't know why you're always so mad. Those are the nicest people. And I was like, fuck them, fuck you.
Yeah,
It's like,
well, we give back what you get. You know, it's,
I am a delight. What do
I
you
paid
mean?
her, and she didn't even thank me.
Does she not?
She doesn't have to thank you for getting paid for work.
Yeah, but I gave her a little extra.
She was surprised. She was like, he didn't have to do that. And I was just like, shut up. He's just being
up,
nice
bitch.
to you, putting on a front right now.
Yeah.
I was,
He's
whatever.
trying to win Molly over.
I
Yeah,
know,
she
it's
was like,
nice.
he's lovely. And I
yeah,
was
I
like,
am.
no,
Yeah.
don't fall for this.
I am. No, but so you buy the shorts that either have a red logo or a white logo pre-attached to them, and then they come with a packet of 3 other patches that you
Crazy.
can glue on yourself. They are iron on, but I will say that the circular one doesn't iron on as well. So I'm gonna I bought some fabric glue for ours to try to stick them on. But
Why don't we just sew them on?
I mean, yeah, we could do that as well. But then you'd have to know how to sew.
Do you know how to sew?
I mean, I
Yeah.
could do it with a needle and thread, if I had the time.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna glue them on now and see how that worked. Anyway, so
You gotta glue them. You gotta sew the merit badges on. You know.
I'm
That-
not learning how to sew. I cannot.
No,
Uh-uh.
how are you gonna sew your wounds back together
What
Yeah.
wounds?
when you start that
When you're like,
bare
"Yeah.
knuckle fight
Yeah.
in the back? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're all roadhousing, you're gonna have to sew
Yeah.
your shit back together.
Someone's always sewing their
When at
shit back
Roadhouse,
together.
I'll go to that fancy little nurse. Get her to sew me up.
I see.
Mm.
I see.
Yeah.
What else is going on at Ladzilla? So Gelino's ice cream is going to be there. I'm excited about them. They've got an ice cream stand. Their whole
yeah.
whole ass thing with toppings and shit.
Oh.
Mellow Coffee's going to be there, of course.
Maybe I missed this, but our friends from over on Melrose.
I said that. Golden Apple.
Did you say who all was coming?
They've got Alan Amato, David David Hack, right?
Mac?
Mac. I
David
said
Mac?
Hack.
You said a lot of things.
Did I post the wrong person earlier?
No, Dr. David.
Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it wrong. Whatever. David Mack is going to be there. Alan Amato, and Adam Rose.
Yeah.
These are great
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, you love all of them. What's your
All of
favorite David Mack cover?
The B cover.
Of which one?
Well, I mean, not wrong.
Yeah.
Which title?
The people out there will know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anansi Boys.
Yeah.
That one?
That's it.
Yeah.
Cover B.
Love it.
Yeah.
Cool. He does the interiors for that too, right? Or no?
No.
Just covers.
I don't
Just
think he does the
cover.
interiors. Yeah.
Whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jim Hoskins is gonna also be there signing. We're posting like the schedule for all this thing. Oh, and then we're doing podcast recording. Not us. Spectrovision Radio is doing a podcast recording with some very special guests, which hopefully will be announced on Friday.
Okay.
If not, it'll be a total surprise and it's an experiment and we'll see what happens. Oh, and also, there's more.
What?
We're doing a screening of Vidiots. at
I
7
love
p.m.
idiots.
Do you?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you saw there?
What do you? I don't know. Don't do that.
I did buy tickets, a bunch of tickets, or I asked for a bunch of tickets. So we'll have to send you and Kenzie and all of Kenzie's clown friends. You can all ride in one car because they're clowns.
What is a video?
It's the theater that's right up the street from the store. Vidiots.
Idiots.
They also have a video rental
Yeah.
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
a movie theater and like video rentals.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. But we're doing all that on Saturday. Leading up to Saturday, we're doing a Nintendo party on Thursday. We also have Spawn Book Club on Thursday, which we are
Yeah.
not pushing.
Finally.
We pushed it twice. The first time was for Kenzie. The second time was for me because I was just, whoo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Saturday's Godzilla. And then Sunday, my God, we're doing, and this is maybe news to you. I don't know. You look at the Instagram. Small's variety show. It's Small Luna. Gabriel Luna's wife. She does they do a variety show together. So it's going to be comedy, music, drag.
I love a good drag.
I know you do. Drag. What else is there? Clowns. There's a clown. Did I say that? It's
Yeah.
not Kenzie.
Not damn. Okay.
But yeah, we're doing that. It's gonna be from 7 to 9 on Sunday. We're gonna use the same setup as Godzilla. We're gonna put some fucking chairs out there, some lights, and we're gonna call her a day. You know?
Am I working?
Yeah, you are working that.
No one said anything. to
Yeah,
me.
you're probably working the door, so
Okay.
we'll work that out. We're selling tickets to it. You
I've
know?
seen that. And I was
Online.
like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
It
well, now
looks
you know.
really cool. And then I was like, am I working?
Yeah, you're
No
working.
one said anything.
You're actually performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have day 2. Adam Rose is going to come back, and he's got some art sketches from the artist of Huge Detective that he's going to be giving away at a signing from 4 to 5
Yeah.
on Sunday.
It's an
Wow.
action-packed weekend.
This is gonna be fun. I love
Yeah.
a good weekend.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
God.
So, what do we want to talk about? We got to talk about a couple of things.
Mhm.
First of all, let me so before we jump into the meat and potatoes here, because we have to talk about Alien Romulus.
Yes, we do.
Because Coral has terrible taste in movies, turns out. And we have impeccable taste, but we'll get to that. Real quick, while we were out of town, we watched a bunch of movies, and I just want to run down the list real quick.
Okay.
And talk about them very briefly. So first up, I like to try to scare Joe a little bit if I can. Didn't work, I don't think. But we watched The Strangers Chapter 1,
Okay.
which was stupid.
Okay. So I'm not gonna watch
But they shot all 3, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3, all at the same time.
You might be into the protagonist, actually.
Yeah, it is a lady.
Did you ever see the show Riverdale?
that. Yeah, I don't care for that one.
The
Really?
redhead?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
She's not. Is she redheaded in this
Yeah.
one?
I have one redhead in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Scott?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought for whatever reason I thought it was like a prequel, which I think I read in the trivia that a lot of people thought it was a prequel because that
You call it Chapter 1.
You call it Chapter 1. I just assumed
I
that
thought
it
it
came
was
before.
yeah.
No. It takes place now. It is a whole new trilogy. Same killers.
Is it the same killers? They felt younger
I don't
at the
know.
same time. Like they
They're-
don't feel like adults. One of them.
They're alluding to the fact that it's some weird cult, religion thing.
That's not what The Strangers is about.
Yeah, the thing that made the first movie so terrifying was that there was no reason whatsoever. They just showed up and fucked with these people.
Yeah.
And it's very much the same mechanics as this one, but there's a weird churchy something, and there's a town where the people are kind of weird in it.
There's
and,
also a premeditation to it that isn't spontaneous.
Yeah.
Like the idea is in the original movie is that this could happen to anyone, anywhere, anytime. You know, this time it's arranged.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
We'll probably watch the next ones just because I'm curious to see where it goes. Like the first, this one was very much, it felt like a rehash of the other ones. Like it's just the same shit.
Almost exactly the same with a few changes.
Yeah.
So wait, there's gonna be 2 more of these?
Yeah, they filmed all of them
I
already.
don't.
But I'll give something away because whatever. The main actress doesn't die.
Okay.
She's there at the end. She wakes up in the hospital or whatever. So like, presumably the next chapter starts right away there, kind of like Halloween 2 or whatever, where she wakes up in the hospital. So we'll see. I'm interested to see where the second one goes because maybe they'll expand on the universe a little bit more. But overall, it was like not very good.
I'm kind of hoping I personally, they do a lot of work about talking about she's changing, she's moving for her job and but they kind of elude discussing any of that. And I'm kind of hoping she's some sort of like FBI agent or something already.
What?
And then, I mean, if you've got 2 movies, you can't be a victim in all 3.
Yeah. So
So I'm
they
hoping
did
it's
that
a
with
turn the tables
Sydney
type thing.
and did 7, so that really bothers me. That's upsetting because
Yeah.
Strangers is like the first one is
it's
fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
horrifying.
It's like because that one is like one of the movies that actually like scares me.
They're also not, since the first one, they have not been able to do a jump scare correctly.
No.
The second one in the trailer park was trash. I don't
And
want that.
it is all the same
It's
beats.
the exact same. Yeah. They even used the same music on the record player
Yeah.
as the first one.
Which
Okay.
I think, again, they're just trying to give it some sort of,
Like this is like their thing.
yeah. Which is not the thing.
Well, I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna make it like religious and like kind of culty, just do something completely different. Like, start over from like scratch. Like,
Yeah.
don't associate it with the strangers. Like,
Or like change it up right off the bat in chapter 1. Don't do just another rehash of the same shit.
Yeah.
You know. But whatever, we watched that. And then we immediately followed it up with The Watchers,
okay.
which is the Dakota Fanning one.
Oh, yeah.
Not great, far better than Strangers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a good palate cleanser to that one. It's written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, Ishana Shyamalan.
Shauna Shyamalan.
Ishana Night Shyamalan.
And it is an adaptation.
It's an adaptation of a book, and it's like a I don't know if this is giving anything away, but it's like a Celtic folklore movie, kind of.
Okay.
Not bad. I would wait for streaming. Don't rent it. Don't pay for it. But it's an enjoyable watch.
It looked better than The Strangers, and it works better than The Strangers.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of M. Night Shyamalans that I like.
Yeah.
Like that last one he did with the cabin shit.
That was terrible.
That was a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trap we saw, and that was better.
Yeah,
That
was fine.
the trailer just says everything. I watched the trailer and I was like, I just watched the movie.
It goes
I'm
off
done.
the rails towards the end. It doesn't really have like a twist per se, but it gets pretty crazy towards the end. And it's exciting.
I can't remember the movie, but it's like a Halloween like theme park, and it's the same shit as what happened in Trap. And I was like, do y'all not have like original thoughts anymore?
No.
Everything's a fucking prequel and just stop that. I don't want it.
Then the next day we watched Fly Me to the Moon, which is the movie with Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. And it's the 60s, and they are Channing Tatum's like NASA, and they're landing people on the moon for the first time.
Okay.
And Scarlett Johansson has to like basically fake the moon landing.
Oh, is that good? I mean, it is fake, but whatever.
Yeah. It was it was
I will never think of
Fine.
that movie ever again.
No, yeah. It was directed by Greg Berlanti, who's a gay. He did Love, Simon. And a
Okay.
bunch of CW shows, right?
Yeah,
Didn't do like all of them.
He started the Arrowverse, and
Yeah.
all of that CW, like Superman and Lois, and
Yeah, his whole thing is that. But Fly Me to the Moon, it was fine. It was good enough. It was enjoyable.
It looked good.
Yeah, the music was great. It had all like 1960s like music.
What a variety y'all went through.
Yeah. Well, this was the next day.
Okay.
So, we changed it up a little bit. We only watched one movie that day. The next day, we put on from Amazon Prime, Jackpot with Awkwafina and John Cena.
Oh God.
It was directed by Paul Feig, who did A Simple Favor, and which I know you love.
Oh God.
A Simple Favor is great.
I would have done all the favors for her in that.
Jane
Whatever you-
Lively,
whatever
walking
you
around
need.
in her top hat like a goddamn pimp.
Yeah. Yeah. She has
with
no
her
reason.
with her cuffs on and her.
Oh, that
Ridiculous.
cufflinks.
Drinking martinis.
I'd got a martini just because she did. Turns out I can't do it.
He did that. He did the Ghostbusters one that we won't talk about. He did, the Lady Ghostbusters one.
You don't like
that
the
wasn't-
Lady
no,
Ghostbusters?
That wasn't bad.
No, it's fine.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. He did do Spy, which was really funny,
Yeah.
and he did The Heat, which was also really funny. Both Melissa McCarthy movies. But this one wasn't it.
No.
It was terrible.
It was
Okay. Won't watch that.
Yeah, it's basically the concept is that it's like the near future, like 2030.
First off, great concept.
Yeah. There's a depression, and for people to make money, they've started this lottery. If you win the jackpot, but everyone can kill you. And if they kill you, they win the jackpot.
What? Okay.
And you're not allowed to use guns or bullets. So they make these like special like those things that they like kill cattle with that like shoots a piston.
And they give them to everyone who participates in a lottery.
Yeah. And the concept is that John Cena is like a protection agency guy, and he offers to protect her to make it to the end of the day.
For like a 10% fee of whatever her
I
winnings
mean, that's
are.
great because nobody can see him. So.
And her fee, the jackpot's like $3.6 billion. It was fine, but then like it's not fine. Sorry, it's terrible. It felt like it was written as like a shitty like sitcom pilot or something. I don't know.
I think it felt to me like it was all the structure was like
Fine.
the scaffolding was there,
Yeah.
and then they let improv happen at every possible point.
The jokes were so bad. It was like so bad.
There was no like setup or delivery. There was no surprise
Yeah.
in any of it.
Yeah. The Strangers, Chapter 1, better movie than Jackpot. There you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we watched that during lunch. Then fast forward to Thelma. We watched Thelma. That's the one with June Squibb. She's the old lady, and she gets scammed out of some money by some scammers, and then she goes to get her money back.
Okay.
And it's like an action movie, but
Yeah.
it's like
Will she go to like India or something?
No.
I'm not allowed to say that.
No. It was a bunch of white people scamming
okay.
each other.
Yeah.
Old people. It was funny. It's got a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
It's got a lot of heart.
a lot of heart.
That might be my pick of the weekend.
Really? Well, then the last movie we watched,
Okay.
Maxine,
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
was it bad?
it was pretty bad.
Damn, man.
I don't know. It was fine. Like of better than Strangers. The Watchers is probably better than Maxine. Maybe
I think so. I think it had more.
it had more of a structure.
Yeah.
Like Maxine just felt like kind of dumb. Like I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. It was pretty.
It looked
to look
great.
at.
The 80s of it felt nice.
The
The
co-
tone was a little all over the
The
place.
tone was weird. The concept was kind of stupid. Like the end. Like,
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know. Like you think it's like the serial killer thing, maybe, but then like
It had like almost a touch of noir, but it tried too hard to also be a slasher, and
Yeah.
then it just didn't.
also without spoiling anything, there was this moment at the very end that I forgot to mention last night that they do they fast forward, right? She's at the like premiere thing,
Mhm.
but then they do like 6 months later, and then she's like filming the movie still.
I think one was in her head.
I
think one was
guess.
her like.
Well,
Imagine. I don't
say
know.
that.
It's confusing
How
now.
am I supposed to know that?
It was not. Yeah.
yeah, like they showed all this stuff about her at the premiere, and then they were like 6 months later, and then she was like filming the movie, and I was like, wait a minute, is this a different movie?
Also, the worst security on a studio lot ever.
Literally ever.
Just people walking on that studio lot who shouldn't be
Chasing
there,
people
chasing women around.
Yeah, I guess it was the 80s. I don't know. Yeah, not great.
Great.
There is a really pretty funny point right at the top of the movie where she's sitting at her makeup station and she's got this big porcelain like goose cookie jar sitting next to her.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she pulls off the lid to the cookie jar and you see a shot inside and it is just filled with cocaine and this little gold spoon.
Yeah.
I would love to see that goose.
Yeah, it's a golden goose.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. It just also felt
Just,
like
sitting there.
it felt like reserved.
Yeah.
Like it didn't go far enough for me. Like there was some a couple of gross out moments, but then it's like we didn't see a single donger.
And that's
you know?
A24, yeah?
Yeah.
We
And
did.
They go hard.
Oh, we saw some balls, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What are
It's
you
just
supposed
like
to do with that?
yeah, right.
Balls.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It just didn't go far enough for me,
Yeah. I think
and the plot was stupid and terrible.
if it was going to be a tonal shift from the rest of the series, then it needed to be stronger
Yeah, 100%.
in its statement.
That was our movie viewing weekend.
That sounds like you just spent the weekend watching shit. And then jackpot.
We watched pretty much everything that we hadn't seen that's out to rent, more or less.
Except Godzilla -1. That's still
We're
sitting in
saving
your-
that.
For
I've still
what?
not seen that.
We're saving it.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, but let's talk about what's really important here. We all, not us with Coral, but separately, we all went and saw a new film that everybody's talking about called Alien Romulus.
Oh my god. You couldn't get a better. Okay. Here we go.
I already know that you have mixed feelings about this movie, so I don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Let's talk about it.
No.
It's not for me.
I want
okay.
to say, I think it's the best Alien movie
Okay.
of the series that I have ever seen.
Better
I
than
think it's
number one?
better than number one.
Are there any you haven't seen? You've seen all of them,
I've seen
right?
all of them. Yeah, I mean, I think the first Alien is of its time. I think it's a little slow now by nowadays standards. Aliens is obviously a classic and is the better of the first two. I enjoyed what?
You're making some strong statements.
I think everyone thinks Aliens is better than Alien.
No.
Don't they? Really?
everyone, I think, can appreciate them both for their two different things. One's a horror movie.
Yeah.
The other is an action
Sure.
science fiction movie.
I will say we rewatched part of Alien the other day before going to the movie, and I was surprised at how well visually it holds up. Like if you look at it, you don't look at it and be like, "Whoa, that movie's 50 years old or whatever, 46 years old."
It's up there.
How old are
70,
you?
not-
Because that's how old
I'm
it
only
is.
27,
Okay.
so it's
It came out in the 70s.
It was like 78 or 79,
79.
I think. So it's at least 45 years old.
Yeah.
And so, but you look at it and it doesn't look that way. It looks like it's a brand new movie because the design, the production design is so like timeless.
Yeah.
It's incredible. But so I want to hear why you didn't connect with it, because
I did watch all the Alien movies.
Yeah.
I just didn't watch Alien 3.
Alien 3 is David Fincher.
I watched, because this morning I watched Alien.
You'd never seen it?
No, I did, but I'm trying to rewatch them in like the correct order.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
start with Alien vs. Predator?
Yeah, well, I didn't really like count that one.
It was
Oh.
AVP, then AVP Requiem, then
Requiem.
Prometheus,
Mhm.
then Alien Covenant, then Alien.
Prometheus is shit. I hate.
Wow.
This is again another thing for me where it's just not its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I thought Prometheus was
So sorry.
Jesus.
The thing slipped.
Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't love Prometheus. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a little like whatever. Covenant I thought was better.
I do
than
like
Prometheus.
Covenant,
But in
yeah.
previous in subsequent viewings of Prometheus, I learned to like it. Plus it's got your girl in it, Cypher.
Oh, she was unnecessary. I was like, why is she here? Like, I thought unnecessary.
Yeah.
You're way more of a Nomi Rapace type.
Oh yeah.
Nomi Maloney.
She's mousy as fuck.
Which one's
Girl
that?
with the dragon tattoo.
Oh, is that her? That's her?
Not well from the original Swedish ones.
Dr. Shaw? Is
From- Nomi
Prometheus?
Rapace in Prometheus.
Wait, Dr. Shaw, I think is Dr. Shaw.
Okay.
She's got the dark features, the dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was also in Constellation recently. R.I.P.
She was in Holmes, Sherlock and Holmes, I believe. The second one, if I remember. I believe she was like Moriarty.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Can't remember.
Anyway, Covenant, Alien, then Alien Romulus, then Alien, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, I will say the Alamo, very nice.
Oh, yeah, it's your first time
It
there.
was my first time there.
What did you get?
I got pizza and fried pickles
Fried pickles are awesome.
with 4 things of ranch.
Yeah. Delicious ranch.
Yeah, it was nice.
Which pizza did you get?
Just the pepperoni.
Oh, yeah,
Real
that's good.
simple, yeah.
Did you get the popcorn?
No.
Oh, bottomless popcorn.
I know, but it's weird to sit there and I have like trays full of shit,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, more.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. Did you get the pin set?
No, I didn't see the pin set.
Oh, it's on the little card.
What card?
There was like a special menu on a little card. And they had a pin set. We
It
bought
was
pins.
also. It was very hot in that theater.
Really?
Like, I
always have to
sweating.
bring a layer of the.
When did you go?
8:45, which was it was weird. I wore like sweatpants and a sweatshirt, like normal movie wearing stuff,
Yeah.
and just sweating my balls off.
Yeah.
Like I literally had it dripping, and I was like, "Is this part of the movie?"
Did you see the person at the bottom that checked your ticket? Shaved head?
Who?
There's a person that checks your ticket at the.
I don't think they had a shaved head.
No.
It might have been someone different. People
It's
work
always the
different
same
shifts.
person when we're there.
Well, we go at the end of the night.
Oh.
It was just weird. Whenever I walked in, I was just like, "Where do I go?" And they were doing a comedy show.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They do
And
a drag show and all
Yeah,
kinds
it
of
was
shit.
wild. It was very neat. Everyone was super nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, the movie. I don't know. I feel like the beginning was so fucking long.
Were you high?
No, nope.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
I made it a point to watch it sober.
Maybe that was the problem.
Why? I still think shit's
You
trash
watched it
when I'm high.
sober?
Of course. I just think I don't know how her brain works.
I was so excited, and Molly started like asking me questions. And I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Like during the movie?
She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Shut the fuck
Shut
up."
the fuck up.
I was like, "Shut the fuck
Maybe
up."
that's why you didn't like it.
No, she only asked me 2. Then she was like, "Okay, I get it." But she's the one that like she'll ask questions, and I'm like, "Wait 30 seconds, and they'll answer it.
Yeah.
It's fine." But
Did she
anyway-
stay awake for the whole thing?
She did. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huh.
She liked it. She thought it was great.
It is great.
Okay. But yeah, the 45-minute intro, unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. It was just so long. I was like, I didn't need.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What it was the intro of like her and
On the planet before they get up there? Is that what you're saying?
I was just like, skip all this. Show me the fucking aliens.
I actually liked that the best because I feel
Why?
like we don't get like in previous Alien movies we never got any of that. It was always like they're on a ship or whatever.
The only time we really get most of that is
Prometheus?
Hadley's Hope in... Oh, I was thinking Aliens, but it's empty. It's totally abandoned unless you watch the special edition.
I just thought it was interesting to see what life is like and why people are doing what they're doing, and we learn a little bit about like humanity that we haven't before. Like there's always just this company, Weyland Yutani, and like people are doing things for it. But
Hey, you figured that out in Alien versus Predator. What Weyland Yutani is Yutani. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. And then meeting like was it Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I kept calling him Adam, Alan, everything.
Wasn't
like
it? Or
that.
was it... It was Andy, right? Alex?
the
The
android?
android?
Yeah.
Andy, yeah.
Andy.
Andy. He was funny.
Yeah.
I feel like he was the best part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There wasn't enough facehuggers in it for me.
Are you kidding me?
What for like
There
20
were more
for
facehuggers in
20
this than
minutes.
all of the other movies combined.
No, for 20 minutes it was facehuggers, and then
Yeah.
they had to walk through there. Or, come on now.
Facehuggers turn into xenomorphs. They lay the egg. They splorch the legs.
I know what the facehugger
They
is.
oviposit the thing.
It's just it doesn't make sense to me that now they're like, oh, we can control the temperature. They read body heat, and it's like, okay. And then they're gonna
the
walk.
facehuggers?
Yeah, the facehuggers.
I thought that was interesting because, I mean, they don't have eyeballs. So
Yeah,
clearly
but hey,
they're
they all
attracted
have
to-
fucking pussies, though. I'll say that. I
Yeah.
have never seen so much puss in a movie before,
Yeah,
and we
I
watch
know.
Showgirls.
I know. What did
Like-
you think of that big ass one? That
Oh,
all
I was like,
dripping?
unnecessary?
Did you turn to Molly and say,
I was like, what is that?
I should call her?
Yeah, no, exactly. And then I was like, why is that here? That movie was just filled with puss.
I thought,
That's Giger.
yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I should love it.
Yeah.
Did you get there early enough to see the music video that was Geeker inspired playing?
I don't think it was a music video. It was like a animated thing.
No, there was a music video that was like Giger designed. I forget who
With
that
the
artist
snake?
is.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Did you get there early enough to see all the pre stuff?
I got there. I saw like and then I saw their like cute little. If you talk in the movies, the snake will never stop.
Well, they do
chasing.
prior to like the lights getting dim. They do like programming that's like specific to whatever movie you're seeing. So it's like when we went and saw Fast and Furious, they did like a whole like previously on, and it's like this comedic like retelling of like the first 9 movies.
No, I guess I didn't see that. That was pretty
there's
cool.
pretty cool stuff.
Okay,
pretty
well, next time I'll get there earlier.
Yeah.
Anyways, not enough face huggers for me. And and not enough people died. Honestly,
They all died.
I know, but what, 7 of them?
Yeah.
And I'm just tired of like I didn't care. All the movies today are about these like Gen Z kids. And they want to focus on that, and it's just like, I don't care about these fucking kids.
Yeah.
Show me my xenomorph.
I mean, we saw lots of xenomorphs.
Which still doesn't make sense to me. How are they down there? What are they doing?
because they were on that ship.
Were they frozen?
I think at one point I think they were studying them, and they broke loose and murdered everyone on the ship. So they were on there. All of them were already there.
Okay, but they were just downstairs the whole time?
They've been floating around for however many years.
Why wouldn't they just come upstairs whenever the kids got there?
I don't know.
And
Which one? Wait, sorry. Which ones are we talking about?
She's talking about all of the xenomorphs that were in that tunnel in the basement or whatever.
The extra ones.
yeah.
Well, by that point, we had 4 cast members die.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they didn't use all of them to host the little eggs. Because, like, one of them died when he got the acid all over him. They didn't use him. They used the bald chick. And I don't know. These movies are so predictable. I immediately knew. And
I don't think it was that predictable. I mean, the end with the baby and the
as soon
thing.
as she touched her stomach, I was like, great, another bitch is going to get pregnant, or she is pregnant, and now she's going to have the alien. Like, we haven't seen that before in these fucking movies.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, and then, I will say that ending, I was like, what the fuck is that?
With the guy. You should see the guy that played that character. It's hilarious.
Where is his penis, though?
I mean,
I
he
could
had
not-
like it was like a butthole. or
Yeah, I
something.
could not stop staring at it. I was
know.
like, give him a dick or don't.
It was fucked up.
That did not like that.
Yeah.
I did not like him at all.
You didn't like the face huggers? Did those remind you of spiders?
No,
Did it freak you out?
that was just so goofy to me because now I'm just like, it's just a little remote control, little.
Huh. Well, you're wrong.
Okay. Oh yeah. What did you just love about this?
I loved everything about it. I thought it was great. I thought it was just a very the plot was just it was perfectly paced. There was like it hit all the key points. There was a bunch of fan service. There were 2 things I didn't like about the movie. 2 things. I'll tell you this. One was there was that scene when she got off the elevator and then she had to like go back up. She was like, "You go." To the pregnant lady, put her on the elevator, and then she got off the elevator and climbed the ladder.
Yeah.
Then there was this tight shot of her Reebok shoe that came into frame.
hated that.
I hated that because they're selling that shoe.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever. Did not like that. And then I also didn't like when the android said, "Stay away from her, you bitch."
You bitch.
Yeah, like that. And I was just like, okay, like it doesn't make any sense for him to say that.
No.
Yeah.
Like she says that in the next movie, which is like 30 years from now.
That's where they're trying to connect with these Gen Z motherfuckers, and they're ruining my movies because of it.
Those are the only 2 things I didn't like about it. The rest of it was perfect.
What do you have to say?
I really liked it.
What did you like then? So much.
Well, I really liked. There was a cameo I wasn't expecting that I really enjoyed. There was the way so often they'll interject these kind of stories in the middle of a franchise and it doesn't fit. It's just something that doesn't work. I thought this fit very well. I think it was an intelligent hook for how they acquired the xenomorphs. I thought it was a nice delivery to like the way that the main cast becomes involved in this space station was interesting to me. I think it made a lot of sense. And then kind of how one thing kind of led to another made sense. We have the units, we don't have the fuel we need. Let's go get the fuel, and we, in so doing, trigger something that catastrophically throws everything.
Yeah, it was a simple plot, but then they did interesting things.
The stuff that they did kind of behind the scenes for. I would completely agree with the reviews I've heard that you could watch this cold, not having watched any Alien movie, and have a good time. The stuff that they did for the people who have watched them all, I think, was really interesting. They added a level of evolution to the creatures we haven't seen before, but kind of needed to happen since Alien, where between the like chest burster and the full grown xenomorph, they added that like pussy stage.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild, and it fits in the like goo-centric, Giger gross of it all.
Yeah, I love seeing the one dude get fucking spooged on with the acid. That was crazy.
So happy he died. I was like, you're being a piece of shit for no reason.
All the annoying people got what was coming to him, which was good.
I will say the one thing I was kind of disappointed about was I thought we would get a 0G acid death. And that like haunted me.
That was crazy with the when she's floating and all the acid is everywhere.
Yeah,
that was so good.
That was a little more adventure than I was thinking that scene would be. I was picturing it of you and I have kind of talked about this. I was thinking this was literally going to be a thing that you can't stop.
Yeah.
And you end up floating through the acid.
I just think they did a really good job of like explaining, like not leaving any holes, like they're like, here's this gun, you squeeze the trigger a little bit and it locks on, and then blah, blah, blah. Like they did a good job of like showing like why things were a certain way instead of like her being like an amazing shot all of a sudden. Like it's like, oh, here's this gun that does this thing.
Well, and I think in Aliens, in the extended edition, they talk a little bit about that even at one point. I think some of the stuff is auto-targeting.
What'd you think about the lead chickadee?
She's all right.
Yeah?
They all look the same to me in these movies.
Really?
Yeah, they're all, just short-haired,
she's
dark-haired girls.
She's really good in that movie Civil War that we watched a few weeks ago. You've not seen it. It's the one with Kristen Dunst, and it's about like the U.S. in Civil War. It's by Alex Garland. He did Ex Machina and Men. Okay. Another movie if you like vaginas.
I do like vaginas.
Wow.
She was great though. I usually have a problem with the leads, but I thought she was great until I saw her fucking Reebok shoe. I'm just like, get it, take it off. I'm never gonna buy that shoe because I wasn't going to, but now I'm really not going to.
Yeah. Well, I think you should give it another shot.
Well, that's why I'm rewatching them because I want it to make sense, and then trying to figure out what's wrong with me because I haven't enjoyed a movie
It's
in
been a
so
minute.
long.
I
There's
know.
no new movies.
I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine was awesome.
It was all right.
No, but it was awesome. And Alien Romulus was so good. It's also got like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm not saying like I don't read the reviews, but I do like to look at what the numbers are because that's a good indication of like how many people have reviewed it and what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's more like a I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I like to look at that and see.
More empirical.
Yeah, it's like a good case study of like what if it's good or not.
Okay, I mean, sure, if that's what you're gonna do. It did look really great though. It looked great, but I don't know. I just want more.
I mean, Fede Alvarez is awesome. Like the Evil Dead remake, you saw that, right?
Yeah, and that was perfect.
Yeah, did you see Don't Breathe?
Yeah, also fantastic.
Yeah, he didn't do the sequel.
I don't think I've seen the sequel.
The sequel is good though.
Yeah.
It was good.
The sequel was good. I did not see his last movie. I saw part of it. The girl in the spider's web.
Oh,
I didn't watch.
I didn't see it.
It was the. Did you see it?
No, I just hate walking through a spider web.
It's the. It was the girl with the dragon tattoo sequel, but they recast all the actors and then they did it with the new book that's written by a person that didn't write the original books.
Okay.
And then he directed that one. I don't know. It looked visually cool in his style. But I had tried watching it right after I read the book, and it's like way different, so I didn't watch it.
Got it.
But I don't know. I like his whole steez.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
I just wanted to be scared, And I just wasn't scared until that lanky motherfucker started smiling. Then I was like, I don't like it. I'm just uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, you should look at the picture of that actor because his neck is like that.
Oh,
That's what he looks like.
just a
Crazy.
daddy long neck.
Yeah, daddy long neck. Anyway, that's the last I have to say about Alien Romulus.
Perfect.
You like that? I really do think you need to see it again.
I will definitely rewatch it. I don't know. Like I said, everything is just a disappointment to me.
Yeah. I also think you need to go to more movies at the Alamo.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going there nonstop.
Like
It was
people
great.
don't talk. There are still people that eat like cows there. That's like
God,
the one
yes.
thing you can't like stop, you know?
You get that anywhere.
I was
though.
trying so hard to just.
There
Thanks.
was at Alien Romulus, the person like 2 seats away from me was like eating their popcorn like it was a feed bag. It was insane.
It was really nice to sit in a quiet theater. The only time people did talk is whenever
That food came.
no, whenever the guy was standing up at the end, like when they first showed him stand up, everyone went, "What the fuck?" I was like, yeah.
Yeah. There was that one time we went to a movie there with a friend of ours who listens to the podcast, and he proceeded to eat his entire tub of popcorn before the movie started, and then got a second one.
It's
Remember that?
endless.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And I just kept being like, oh my God. So
It sounded good. A little truffle. Mm.
yeah. I mean, it's good popcorn, but I've gone overboard one too many times.
Yeah.
And then I just be all like, bleh.
I kind of want to try their alien menu.
The alien menu looks good as hell. They got like green chili
That milkshake.
fries with like green chili on them, and like nachos and some pizzas.
I wanted the nachos so bad.
Yeah.
But that
The
was
loaded fries.
loaded
Then you're
fries.
not going to make a lot of noise.
The loaded fries is basically nachos, but with French fries, so they're not as crunchy.
I love a crunch though.
Yeah, everyone loves a crunch until you have to hear it.
Yeah.
Then I don't love a crunch no more.
Hmm.
You know, those fried pickles though are what's up.
And I love a spear. That's how they
They
should
used
be.
to do them as chips, and they switched. To
I don't want a chip
spears.
pickle.
Yeah, pickle spear.
Pickle spear.
Anyway, this next segment is a little segment we like to call Coral's Corner.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about something that I'm not really sure what it is, but I was told to ask you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Connor's not going to work anymore. In
Yeah,
Shut
Connor's
up.
not.
2024.
Connor's not fighting this year. Did
Wait,
you know that?
no. We'll talk about that later. I want to talk about what's soaking mean for Mormons?
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa, okay.
What?
Why are you asking me?
Whoa.
Scott said that you were the one to talk to, that you knew everything about it, and that it was something that you were interested in.
I wouldn't say I'm interested in it. Just because I'm knowledgeable about all weirdo stuff doesn't
Okay.
mean, and I shouldn't kink shame Mormons, but here's,
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what soaking is?
No, I just told not to look it up and ask
It's
anything.
really funny, actually.
Okay.
I'll explain it. Sure. What? Did you want to jump in?
I mean, I know it's so good. Yeah.
We can't talk about Mormons?
No, we'll talk about it.
Okay. Okay.
So, soaking is, so Mormons aren't allowed to fuck, right?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Which is why a lot of them do it in the butt, I think. Anyway, the Mormons aren't allowed to bone down, right? So they came up with this thing at BYU. I assume it started there.
It started before BYU, but it is
Who's BYU? Where's that?
Brigham Young University. It's like the university in Utah that's like the Mormon university.
Okay.
I don't want to alienate any of our Mormon listeners out there, but Mormonism is very much similar to Scientology in my mind.
it's a newer religion. It has some pretty wild beliefs about indigenous people
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
gays.
I guess I
and-
can alienate the Mormons.
I
'cause-
did look up some Mormon crazy beliefs.
Yeah.
And this is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, and it doesn't say anything about soaking.
Soaking is probably the least crazy of it. So anyway, they're not allowed to fuck, right? So you put a couple of Mormon college students that are like ripe to do some fucking, right? So basically, what they do is the male, right, inserts into the female,
Can you do that? Make sure the camera sees it.
inserts into the
Okay.
female. I'm not entirely sure of the mechanics, but you know, it goes in.
Okay.
And then a friend of theirs
Well, that's it. That's soaking. By definition, it's just
leaving it in
penetration
there.
and leaving it in there. That's soaking.
I thought
This is an extra layer that is a BYU thing.
so the extra layer of the soaking.
I forget
is
what this is called.
you
but
insert it in, and it sits there, and then you have a friend bounce the mattress.
That's the BYU.
So
part.
then you're not doing it, but it's happening.
Because
what
it's
the fuck?
Why did you want to talk about soaking on Coral's Corner?
Scott made it seem like there's something you were really into and wanted to.
Yeah, I love soak. Let me tell you about it.
What the fuck? What do you mean they just lay there and
Yeah.
bounce the bed?
Yeah.
because it's a sin.
What does ChatGPT say, you think?
Don't ask GPT.
Why are gay people the problem, but that's fine? I don't understand. I don't understand because I saw something where they were asking Mormons about like, would you rather have like date an illegal immigrant or have a Diet Coke? And they were like, oh fuck. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
So caffeine is a no-no because it's a controlled substance. So sodas are a big no-no. Coffee. Also, if I'm not mistaken, they have a little bit of like a white supremacy outlook on heaven.
Yeah, it says one of their things is black people could, in big letters, not get into heaven pre-1978.
Yeah, I know.
So there's no black Mormons?
Well,
there
are
are
now.
because they had to like save face a little bit.
And
Sorry, ChatGPT says that the term soaking, also known as floating or marinating.
oh my god.
Gross.
Marinating.
Floating.
It's a floater.
Also, when the amount of time between starting to date someone and marriage tends to be very short.
Like what are we talking about? Like lesbian short?
Yeah, like weeks or months.
Wait, sorry, what?
The dating to marriage
Oh, yeah.
timeline
I
is
thought
like
they were
weeks or months.
arranged.
No, not in
No.
Mormonism.
No? I was just
You're thinking of a different type of Mormonism where they got like multiple wives and shit.
I thought that was like
Well,
the whole thing with them. It's
That's
like
different.
it's
That's
like they pick who you want or they want like families. Like
no,
your dad
that's
would be
not
like,
like
The
like
arranged marriage
LDS.
isn't anymore. Yeah,
that's
the
like-
arranged isn't so much.
I mean, I'm
that is so fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine asking your friend, "Hey, can you bounce this bed?" Why?
I think I think it's an unspoken bond. You're gonna bounce my bed for me tonight
That's
while I soak.
no, that's so fucking. What do you like? What like? Who do you look at during that? Do you look at your buddy?
No,
Well,
unless you're gay.
what
they're
if-
they're not drunk or high during this either. They're
No.
stone cold sober.
You know what else? This is a thing that on this topic of making eye contact with your bounce buddy.
Yeah.
I've started to see people posting clips from this new reality show entitled "My Husband Isn't Gay,"
oh
Yeah.
which I think it's gotta be Mormonism because it's husbands who, what is the term, SSD or SDS? Mormons love an acronym.
Oh no.
What?
Sorry. AI just knows everything. So I said, what's it called when the person bounces the bed during soaking?
Okay.
And ChatGPT said the act of having someone else bounce or move the bed while couple is soaking is often referred to as jump humping. In this scenario, a third person jumps on the bed to create motion, which some believe allows the couple to experience sexual pleasure without directly engaging and thrusting themselves. Similar to soaking, jump humping is a workaround concept that some young people might use to navigate the strict moral guidelines regarding sexual activity in the LDS Church.
I would sit into one of those. I would just need to know the
You know
process.
you jump hump for someone.
You've probably got like a sign up at BYU. You're like jump humper extraordinaire.
Yeah, with one of those with all those tears, like you can take your number.
Just like want a good jumper, call Paul.
jump humping for life. or
That's
whatever.
I. What the fuck? What's the girl like? I want to talk to these women.
She's just straight up. She's like of whatever the guy's name is.
Fred.
Of Fred. Yeah. It's like Handmaid's Tale out there. I mean, my question is, why do you even need somebody to bounce the bed? Why don't you just get a fucking Theragun?
Where do you hold that
two.
Theragun?
And just put it on the bed. You know what I
leave
mean?
it.
Yeah. Let that bitch jump around.
I mean, they didn't have their guns for a long time.
True.
Okay, but what about if you
I also imagine sex toys.
if you
probably
like splooge, are you supposed to woo real quick? What if your jumper's
Probably.
really good?
Probably. Isn't this an extension of like the sheet thing? Isn't that Mormon? also?
You fuck through a sheet?
Yeah. Isn't that a
No,
Mormon thing?
you don't tell him, like,
I don't remember where the sheet thing
they put
comes
it
in.
through there's a hole in the sheet, or
Yeah.
they push it through the sheet?
I feel like this is a Puritan thing, not
'Cause
necessarily an
I didn't think
LDS
they
thing.
did condoms.
We're making a lot of assumptions about a pretty large religion right now
Yeah.
on this podcast.
I ain't going to Utah anytime soon.
Oh, God. The practice of having sex through a sheet, sometimes called sheeting, is another concept that is often discussed in connection with religious or cultural groups that emphasize strict rules around sexual activity, particularly premarital sex. The idea is that a sheet with a hole in it is placed between the two people during intercourse, supposedly to maintain a sense of modesty or to adhere to certain religious or cultural restrictions in physical contact.
I think I've heard this in relation to the Amish.
Is sometimes associated with ultra-Orthodox Jewish communities, but in reality, it is largely a myth or exaggeration.
Oh.
Whatever. In context of Mormon culture, there is no teaching or tradition that involves the use of a sheet during sex. Does that answer your questions?
Yeah, I wanted to like learn something new every day, and I just
Yeah.
don't think this is what I wanted
This
to
isn't
learn.
it?
It makes me feel really bad because I feel, and like, I don't care. Like, y'all are dumb. Like, that is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, like,
People do stupid stuff, though.
yeah, but just fuck. Like, who fucking cares? Just fucking have, and then after that, have a cigarette and a Diet Coke like a normal person.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
Now, wait.
what?
A Diet Coke.
After you fuck,
Well, they
you
used
have
to
a Diet Coke and a cigarette?
No,
Molly?
Yeah, wow.
it's just something to say.
Sure. Yes, the old colloquialism.
There's a whole band called Cigarettes After Sex, and
Okay.
then just throw a Diet Coke in there.
Yeah. I saw you post. I did that post for you on Saturday with your man all over it, and then you were like, I need a cigarette.
Yeah, because I'm this close to going back. I just
Yeah.
need something, take the stress away, just
Yeah.
a nice cigarette.
Did you like that post I did of you?
No.
Did you laugh?
I think I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I think I just looked like that Ben Affleck like gif where he's just like
Yeah. With,
smoking a cigarette and
Yeah.
having a
with
coffee.
Conor McGregor's just all over you. Just climbing that tree.
Did you? I didn't send it to you. I don't think there was a video of Conor McGregor with a small person, little gal, and she was like backing it up on him, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he's like dissing the little girl," and then in the next clip, he's like holding her up and carrying her around, and I'm like, how am I supposed to support this? What am I doing?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that Dana White owned the slap fight thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow. Okay. But what did you think?
So Connor, what you're saying is Connor has a fallback career if his pinky toe doesn't
yeah, right.
ever
He'll
heal.
hurt his hand. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
fighting?
First of all, him getting his pinky toe hurt. He is in his 30s. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
This
totally.
is like
Yeah.
if he was to fight with that, that's like a life-changing injury.
What did
for-
you? But let me. Okay.
Don't.
Change the subject here a little bit.
change it?
What did you think about? And I know this is Coral's Corner, which is why we're staying on topic. But
Huh?
what did you think about the Duplessis victory over Adesanya?
That was insane.
Yeah.
It's Drake is Duplessis.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Duplessis.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. It was okay. I'm not surprised. I think Izzy just needs to fuck off
Yeah.
because after that Sean Strickland fight, I just don't think he's going to be the same.
Sure.
And you love the Strickland fight.
I do love a Strickland
you,
fight.
you know that.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
they're
big Adesanya fan, though.
why?
I mean, he hasn't fought in like a year, right?
Yeah, because Strickland whooped his ass.
Yeah.
And then Drake.
What?
Are you looking this up? Did
no!
you ask ChatGPT?
I never would do that.
It's bullshit. Well, that out of the entire fight card, it was Gamrot and Dan Hooker. That fight was absolutely fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Dan Hooker went and got tattoos, dyed his hair blonde, and now he is just like he's a fucking man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you watch that fight?
No, I didn't watch that one. I'm a main card kind of guy, you know. But I'm just surprised that now Duplessis is the top contender for the championship.
Yeah. He is. And and then he's going to fight. They're going to do a rematch with Strickland.
Uh-huh.
That should be interesting. But if he wins, then he's saying that he's going to go up to, I think, light heavyweight and fight Alex Pereira.
Uh-huh.
That would be insane and does not make sense.
What did you think about Nolan's TKO of Martinez?
It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
This is great.
What else do you have on? What? Don't look at the screen. What else do you got to
I'm
say?
not looking at the screen. Was I looking at the screen?
I
just
don't
now?
know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like you should know this, but it's fine.
Yeah. Please continue.
I don't want to. Are we gonna go to the sphere, the little baby sphere?
Anyway, this is
With
Big
the-
Coral's Corner.
Bitch, Lovely.
There's no reason to now. I mean, Conor McGregor is never going to fight again, probably.
He'll be back.
Sure. Yeah. So will you.
Yeah.
Have you talked about this with your friend?
I'm embarrassed. I don't want to talk about
Your
it with
Irish
anyone.
friend?
Yeah. Well, she would get it.
Yeah.
I don't think she would. I think she would just tell me to move on, get over it.
Yeah. Probably.
Is this like a thing for Irish folk?
Probably.
It's probably their president. That's the problem.
I don't know. Ask Joe.
Are you Irish?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Irish dancing, don't you remember?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
How did you forget that? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.